This camera is old. Released in 2011, discontinued years ago, it records a maximum of blurry, low-res 720p video. And today, I want to know if the video from this low-cost DSLR can still be used in 2025. Meet the workhorse, the Canon 1100D. Its specs are humble. With an APS-C crop sensor and roughly 12 megapixels, this camera was not a showstopper when it was released. And in 2025, it can be called at most usable. DSLRs in the early 2010s were not known for having amazing video capabilities, and the 1100D was definitely not an exception. And here is the footage straight out of the camera. The first test I tried was a simple indoor shot with a close-up subject and good natural light. And to be honest, the results surprised me a bit. We can easily see the footage is not super resolute, but the subject is well defined, and I think that's more than fair for this camera. The same cannot be said when I tried an outdoor shot with dim light conditions. Here, the resolution was clearly soft and the details were muddy, and crucially, the footage is heavily noticeably compressed by Canon's old codec. I also tried a different focal length, but the results were again pretty much unusable. So, given these extreme limits, is there anything we can try to make this footage usable in 2025? Well, yes. Today we have the option of AI upscaling. This technology doesn't just stretch pixels, it uses complex machine learning models to analyze the image, intelligently guess the missing details, and essentially rebuild into something that looks like modern 4K. For this test, I used an open source AI model called Canon EOS, which you can typically use for free, and it's known for providing strong results. In this case, I upscaled the video 3 times, pushing that 720p footage all the way to 4K. Now, looking at the indoor footage, the results are surprisingly decent. The images are slightly more detailed, and personally, I think they don't look bad at all. Remember, this footage is not graded, but honestly, the raw files from this camera don't leave a lot of margin for grading anyway. However, the case is greatly different when we look at the outdoor footage. Here, the AI model struggled to genuinely recover detail. It fixed some aspects, but the key compression artifacts remain, and in some cases, the AI replaced soft blur with distracting, unnatural detail. As you can see, there's also a lot of new artifacts that did not exist before upscaling, especially on the trees. The same poor result happened when the footage was recorded using a different lens. It clearly seems that the images either do not have enough detail to start with, or they are just too compressed for the AI upscaler to really do its magic. So, what can you conclude at the end of this fun experiment? Can the video from the Canon 1100D be used in 2025? Well, for me the answer is yes. And also no. If you're thinking of recording some B-roll, or maybe you need a secondary camera for a second angle in an interview, I would say that this camera can still be used, especially with the help of AI upscaling and quality lens, which, by the way, you can find good quality glass for this camera in second-hand markets that it's not stupidly expensive. Besides those specific uses, it becomes a bit hard to defend the video capabilities of the 1100D. Filming in any light condition that it's not perfect makes the footage quite noisy, and any details that are not relatively close to the camera are going to come out very blurry. At this point, not even AI upscaling can save the image, and you'll be just better off recording with your smartphone. This proves that while AI is incredible, the quality of your source footage is still king. Thanks for watching.